Hello and welcome to the Buffalo Brotherhood. I'm Ryan. This is Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath, which is a big update that just came out. If you're not familiar with Path of Exile, it is a free-to-play, top-down loot machine, I guess. Very similar to Diablo, if you've ever played Diablo. It's sort of that framework. It gives me a little bit of a feel of almost like a Baldur's Gate, without sort of the quest lines and so forth. Give me sort of a Baldur's Gate feel. But we're going to create a new character. We've got Bonnie Bro and Biff Bro that we've been playing a little bit, just getting some practice in. We're going to create a new one. They've added seasons, or they call them challenge leagues, I guess, which seasons is what they are in Diablo. And that was part of the big update. You'll have to you have to excuse me, I'm not super familiar with the game to begin with, but I have played it about 6 hours in the last 2 days with some friends and so forth, and I thought, you know what, maybe other people will be interested in it. So I have played. I have a friend who's playing a witch, who's basically like which is really loud. I have a friend who's playing a witch, who's like a zombie making machine. We have a ranger, which is a little bit difficult because I can't get her to plant her feet. I don't know what the key is to get her to plant her feet and shoot from a distance. Every time she kills somebody, she runs up to it. The one I played a lot last night was a Marauder, which was fun because it sort of just pounded things into the ground. But then we also have Ranger, and which they call a Shadow, excuse me, which is going to be like fleet on your feet. And we have a Templar, which we thought was going to be a bit more of a healer, but doesn't really seem to be. That really didn't seem to be part of the role. We're going to try a duelist, because I was getting some really nice one-handed weapons with the Marauder, and I thought that'd be fun. So we'll be nimble. Bro here. We've got Buff Bro, Bonnie Bro, Nimble Bro, the Bro brothers and sisters, I guess. And we're gonna get started right away. You always start on a beach, which is the one part of the game that I did remember from when I played it before. And this is sort of your starting area. You don't need the tutorials. And we're going to come over here and get sort of the beginning of the mission.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking.
So not a criminal, but a zombie. And gives us a gem. Now the gem is the way that we power up our special abilities. This here is the double strike gem, which as far as I know is the one you always get when you start as the duelist, because I did start one just to make sure that I wanted to do it. And you socket those into your weapons and so forth. Unlike some other games though, these are not permanent. I can pull it right back out when I want to switch weapons. And now I have an ability there on my right click. So we're going to keep going. So you're going to sort of click like you do on MOBAs. Which again, I kind of wish I could just use ASD and move, but it's not the game design. It's working as intended to just be clicking, I guess. You're going to use your other hands to cast spells eventually. And so forth. So I am using my right click a lot, which uses my mana, but my mana refills over time. As far as I know, health at the beginning really doesn't, but you'll start getting abilities and things that increase your health over time. But you can use your small life flask, and it refills as you kill monsters. So it's kind of the same thing, as long as you're quick on that 1 and 2 fingers.
My spirit is spent.
And they can kill you faster than your health can refill. 100%. There's some thunder right here. A chance to bleed support. So this is a support gem, which means that as far as I know, it's sort of an AoE. So we'll see if there's a place we can put it. It's a red gem. I can put it right there. So that, you see, it did not give me a new active here, but It's going to supported attacks. So supports attack skills, cannot support minions. Supported attacks of 25% chance cause of bleeding. So I'm assuming that the attack itself that I'm doing. By minions, I'm assuming it means like the zombies that my friend likes to spawn. See if we get a blood animation. Should happen every 4 swings at 25%. But I did not see it. Sure. We're going to kill our dexterity wearing all this iron armor. Actually, I'm not sure that that's even factored into the game, but I would assume it is. See, I do like the fact that like it would take 4 or 5 swings from a Marauder last time to do that much damage. So, this is a nice touch. Plate vest. Do I really want to wear that? I don't think I do. I want to switch stuff around, but for now, I'll take what I got. That was a bomb. Okay, just sort of hack and slide. Oh, here's our big boss on the beach. He will end up pulling the sword out of his chest at half health. See how I did that? And I got some simple robes, got some blues, a nailed fist, which actually he might be decent with. I didn't mean to run away. A crude bow, which we're definitely not going to be using. Blue iron gauntlets, which might replace the superior ones. A rusted sword. A rusted sword. There you go, stuff to sell. Is this the watch? Yes, it is. We're back at the watch. So as soon as I walk in, my flasks are going to refill, which is helpful. And this is our main base for Act 1. I believe there's 3 acts. We just need to talk to all of these people. Oh, it's nice that
You, Exile.
I already have some of these guys unlocked because I played it the other way. So let's see. An AoE attack, which was cleave. Swings their weapon or both weapons of dual wielding in an arc towards a target. Okay. Molten strike. Okay. Or shrapnel. Well, we're not using a bow. This one or this one? Axes or swords? You know, I don't know. I really didn't pay much attention to this stuff the first time I played through, so I like the fact that this is just weapon damage. But this is range. Yeah, I think we'll just take this one. And now we have a new attack, middle button attack.
Is it choice that carries you here?
Oh, prophecies. Okay, so it is new with each character, which is that's something that we'll deal with later in the game. I have a hard time listening to all these things, so we're going to go through them pretty quickly, and I apologize. I do recommend if you want to read through them, you can. I've never done anything other than just reading these, and I'm following it well enough. Let's just get to know everybody and what they're about. I'm going to have to come back to this guy. Yep.
Founded by Marseille, the Eternal Empire.
Yep.
That hat Bestel wears?
Yep.
Ness is the one. Ness is the one keeps the
Letters of Exile.
I've seen many an exile pass through Lion Eye's watch, and many more that simply pass on. Those letters are my way of keeping track, of remembering. Oriath might want to forget us all, but I'll be damned if I will.
He's a nice guy. Okay, let's go check it out, I guess. I probably should have sold stuff. Now I think about it. Been a little bit more proactive in character management.
Not the most pleasant of arenas, but it'll have to do for now.
And as you see, we're dealing with a lot more mobs right away. But that's okay.
I believe in traveling light.
This is probably better than this for me. That's what I thought. Gotta pull this out and put this in here. Okay. Let's try dual building. A lot of mobs. Oh, I'm gonna die. See, I wasn't watching that. Yeah. So, and then here, this is our gems actually gaining levels, which is helpful. That way you don't overpower, or you don't, unlevel them. Need to not stand in the fire, right? Don't stand in the fire, Ryan. A lot of monsters here.
Spirit is spent.
Oh. I've also gained levels, and means I have ability points that I've not even looked at yet. And you'll see why in just a second. Maybe a little bit further in here. Looking for the path to the tidal pool. Oh, some like framey stuff. Let's run back into the Alliance Watch. And we'll sell some stuff to Misa. Hold control. You can just click. I'm going to sell all that. And then let's go ahead and identify things using Scrolls of Wisdom. I don't really want to identify that because I don't care about that. But I do think that this would be fun. So we can sell that sword. And we're going to go and sell this as well. I know it's blue and that's not, but I don't really want to use Iron Greaves anyway. So we'll save it for something else. This is the stuff I have for my other character. So we'll just keep putting stuff in the box. That's a storage chest that goes from one world or one character to the next. Okay, back on the coast. Level up the gem. It's going to be along here. We're going to go across. Sorry. Trying to move the microphone out of my face. We'll come down this way. There's some bad guys. There's some more bad guys. Trying not to get surrounded. I don't seem to be doing anything. Something tells me I forgot to put that gem in. Or I can't use it because that's not a blade. That's what it is. So So keeping our eye out for another sword. Crude bow is not a sword. Oh, move, move, move. Let the health come back. Double strike's doing its job. Here we go. Have a good. Okay, no, it's fine. I've kind of gone inland when I wanted to stay on the coast.
Seems this new arena
Great, gained a level. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Luckily, there's not a whole lot of damage for dying. We can
Made any progress?
sell this, though. I want to go ahead and just sell. Oh, it's because I didn't put the gem back in. Did I sell that gem? Doesn't look like I sold it because it's still there. Oh, there it is. Cleave is there. Okay. I was a little bit shaken there. Let me just double check. Only works with axes and swords, so it does not work with this. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of it. I think I'd rather have the ability to cleave than the extra damage that gave me, especially early
God hasn't abandoned us.
in a game like this. So we're going to follow the coast this time. We're going to go this way to follow the coast. There's some baddies. Scroll of town portal, or scroll of portal. Very helpful in Diablo. Run away. Iron ring, which will give us a passive benefit, typically of either health steal or life steal, increase the health, or we'll check on it in just a second. Yeah, adds 1 to 4 physical damage to attack. So not life steal and not health, but there's a passive bonus. Okay, well, it seems to be as far along the coast we could go, so we're going to go back up here where we were and be a little bit more careful this time. I hope. Kill these guys. Big hit. Lots of crabs, lots of crabs, lots of crabs, lots of crabs. No health, no health, no health. So far so good. Did okay there. Just going back up the coast here. I want to follow the coast as long as we can. Get out of the fire. Go kill the guy throwing rocks. Okay, back up to the stone wall here. Good. I got some corpses to drop down. So, Still trying to get down to the coast. And we're just going to basically clear the map because it seems to help keep your XP where it should be for the mobs. Oh, there's a waypoint. That's nice. Which typically means the tidal basin is right this way, or the tidal island is right down here. And there we go. Into the tidal island. To kill a big boss here. Not a big boss, but a big boss for where we are in the game. Oh goodness. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Let the health come back.
My spirit is spent.
Rusted spike might be helpful, because I believe that is a blade. Yes, I can still cleave with it. Good. Back up, back up. Let them come, let them come. Just mowing them down. I don't see any reason why not to be using mana like that, because the fact that our flasks do refill as we kill, so it gives us something to put in it. So our sash went there. Just gonna help with damage. Can't use that. Okay, we're still good. I'm not quite ready to look at the chart yet. We'll do that at the end of this episode. The technology trees, essentially. Lots of guys coming. Nice. Gained a level, that's helpful. Picking up all this scrolls of wisdom, that's great. Oh, here's the boss. Actually, don't want him to back up if I can help it, because I don't want to have to. Oh, we got him. Good. Okay, so we want to pick up the blues. And this stuff. And the medicine chest was a... what are we going to call it today? Quest item. So that's why I grabbed it pretty quickly. Anything else here? The vines, superior vine circlet went on our head to give us 6 energy shield, which you see sort of here. It's a way for mage casters and things to have armor that magic casters to have armor without necessarily having armor. And then these flasks will go here and they will refill next time we're in town, but that one has to be identified. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was doing this. Which you can see gives plus 14 the maximum charge. We'll go ahead and go back to town. Since I popped the quiz. Popped the trolls. Scroll. What's up, Noah?
Nothing.
And we're going to take this time here to take a look at the technology tree as well.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles.
Okay, so we got it. It's going to give us one of these options again. We'll take a medium health flask. That'll help us. We'll talk to him.
So, you managed to sell.
And I believe we have to talk to him.
Got a job for you, if you're willing.
This is to clear the fetid
Though they might
pools.
look like you or I. That medicine chest you found.
Okay, goodbye.
Stay sharp out there.
Which we will do next time. Let's take a look at the passive skills. So this is the passive skill technology tree. Oh yeah, yeah. See why I didn't jump into it right away? And I'll be honest, I am not the place to come to find your optimal build. We'll just take a quick look at it here. Physical attack and damage seems to, I mean, they're all intertwined. You can get to everywhere, wherever you want to go. But Master of the Arena seemed to be a powerful one last time. Command and Steel. Increase defense from equipped shield. I don't plan on wearing a shield. I want to do like two-hand stuff. So, increase accuracy. I'm just looking at some of these bigger. Dervish. Okay, here we go. Art of the Gladiator. Okay, so let's go this way. Armor, evasion, and life. Or attack speed. Attack speed. No, not attack speed. Let's go this way. Then we'll come down this way, and we'll come down to here. So, it's level 6. Again, I am not the person to look at to do builds. That is not going to be me. But like I said, it is impressive. Somebody who really gets into this stuff. Whew. Avatar of Fire. Zealot's Oath. Life generation is applied to the energy shield instead. Ancestral Bond. You cannot damage with skills yourself. You cannot deal damage with skills yourself, but you have one additional totem summoned at a time. Wow. So you become like a shaman or something with no ability to hit. Your hits cannot be evaded. Never deal critical strikes. So like, you know, not big, but you removes all mana. Spend life instead of mana for skills. What? Mortal Conviction. Plus 15% increased life, maximum life. 50% less mana reserve. Which I thought this would remove it, but I don't know. We used to get an idea here that some of this stuff gets crazy. That's not me. So we'll see how far we get. But yeah, that's the duelist right there. Sentinel. Work my way around that way. Studious combatant. Well, if you're watching the video and you got a suggestion on which way I should be going, see, that's like a duelist bow build. Huh. You should pretty much do whatever you wanted with enough levels. Okay. Bloodletting. Focus on axes. Focus on blades. And as far as I know, this stuff isn't necessarily binding, because just in the little bit that I've played, I've already unlocked like the ability to refund skills. So I'm not going to get too stressed about it, because honestly it doesn't matter, because it can always be changed. And as I learn more about the game and get suggestions from you guys, then maybe I'll change the way my tech tree is teched or spec'd anyhow. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button, because anytime we do a series like this that's new or different from the channel, it's great to know that people actually want to see more of it before I record a whole bunch more. So I'm going to do this episode. I'm going to record one more so we have something for tomorrow, and then we'll be back to Subnautica on Monday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.